Hey everyone, so glad to be here. I hope the lighting is good today. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I'll check it. Anyway, I am here doing a fall tag. Nikki Murphy put this up on her page, and she has links to the original, and I will link both hers and the original in the description box. So yeah, let's just get into the fall tag questions. The first question, I wrote them down, so here we go. First question, does the change of the seasons affect which makeup you use? For me, it does slightly. I usually use the same foundation year round, but mostly I end up having to use a little less moisturizer or less moisturizing products. I also like to use, excuse me, my nose itches. I also do like to use more cream products, I think. I tend to use a little more cream products in the winter. That's also, I think, in part that I do my theatrical productions in the winter, and I use cream products in that, at least underneath a powder, to extend the life. So I think that's part of the reason why during the winter I wear more creams. So, but just what my makeup shows is that I wear more creams. I also personally, since I have normal to combo oily skin, I like creams in the summer to keep it, like, it just seems to stay on better sometimes. But I honestly, cream blush is about all I use, and some cream highlighters, because I've gotten them in my box, in my Ipsies or my Lip Monthly. So that's kind of what I've noticed, but I really think it's due to my theatrical productions that I use more creams. So let's move on to number 2. What is a technique that you never do in summer but you start doing in fall? Honestly, I can't think of one, really, except for some theatrical techniques, but I'm not counting those because that's not an everyday thing. So no, I really can't really think of any. So we'll move on to number 3. What color combos do you pair together only in fall? In the fall, I tend to bring out those kind of rusty browns with a hint of orange to them, because they look very harvest-like to me. I think that and then I love vampy lips, especially in fall and winter. That's when I wear my most vampy lips. So I love like a dark purple with that harvesty brown. I put those together during the fall, and I don't tend to do it any other time of the year. I do have a disclaimer I should have said earlier. I'm not a makeup snob. I will wear whatever I want when I feel like it, because that's just me. If I feel like in the middle of the winter I want to wear my super bright bubblegum pink summertime type lipsticks, they're going on. My orange, whatever I feel like wearing. But that being said, I do tend to pull out the more vampy lips in fall and winter. Every once in a while in the summer I will, but I really do like the bright stuff in the summer. It just seems to fit more. No, I'm good. A momentary, oh my god, I have lipstick on my teeth and you guys haven't told me. Really. Anyway, let's move on to number 4. Does your hair or skin change with the seasons, and how does that affect your routine? Oh my gosh, yes. So my hair during the winter, my scalp gets drier, and I already have an issue with my scalp that is somewhat unresolved. But we've been working on it. I'm doing a few things that I've noticed have helped. But yeah, it gets even drier, which stinks. So I have to do even more like moisturizing. I like to do more hair masks. I like to do more thick conditioners and things like that if I can find them during the winter. And what's funny is my skin does change. It becomes more normal. The oil production slows some. But what's funny is that happens, I don't get that much drier everywhere else. My face dries up a little bit. but I don't get much drier. I usually am more dry in the summer. Sometimes I get chapped lips too. That will happen again sometimes in the fall and winter. So yeah, so that kind of changes my routine a little bit. As far as my hair routine, it changes a lot, but my moisturizing and all of that, my facial routine, I have an updated skincare that'll be coming up. But yeah, that stays pretty much the same. I don't really change anything because I don't use, even when I am super dry, I don't tend to use an extra heavy moisturizer, like switch my moisturizers, because I have such sensitive skin that once I find something that works, I might as well just stick with it, and it usually keeps my skin pretty level, so not a big thing. So let's see, we are on number 5. What color are you most excited to start wearing on your face? Well, since, like I said, if I wanted to wear dark purple in the middle of summer, I will. But I guess the color I'm most excited to wear, I find myself really not wearing it hardly during the summer. And if I do, it's a lighter version, and that is red. Like dark vampy red, like this color. I will put it in the description box below. This is okay. I haven't talked about it because I was going to do a trash or treasure on it, and I probably still will. So today I'm testing it out. And if my makeup looks a little wonky on side to side, one half is one thing, one half is the other. We are testing today. So, but yeah, kind of those rich burgundies and like dark brick reds, and those super dark reds. And I'm not talking like classic pinup reds. I'll wear that year round whenever, but I'm talking the more dark vampy reds. I tend not to wear them except in the fall and winter. If I wanted to in the middle of the summer, I would, but I just usually don't. I usually default to like a purple or it just doesn't come up in the summer for me. Usually I wear a lot of bright colors in the summer, and a lot of times you'll find me in the middle of winter, and we'll probably see it this year, I'll have on some super bright lipstick, like you'd think it was summertime, because most people do that, but just because it's what I'm feeling, so that's what I wear. Number 6, what nail polish do you love to wear in the fall? I actually grabbed some of them. As you can see, this is my nails right now. I am in love with this color. This is my last, because fall is almost officially here. So this is my last summertime. I put a picture up on Instagram. It's Sinful Colors Beaches and Cream. And I really love it because, like, I don't know if it comes across on camera. I don't think it did in my picture, but it's almost like an iridescent pinky, peachy, like cream. I love it, and it's one of the, my husband was even like, oh, that color looks cool with your skin, because I'm the palest of the pale. So anyway, moving on to my fall colors. I usually break out a lot of the browns. This is Community. I just grabbed one of them. Sorry, this is a limited edition from it's a China Glaze collection, The Giver. It's from they did a collection based on the movie, and I won it. I didn't even realize that I had put in to win it, but I won oh my gosh, I've dropped everything today. So scary. Anyway, sorry. But I won the whole collection, and a lot of beautiful nail polishes. I love China Glaze. I just don't usually buy them. They're expensive, but yeah, the browns, I'll break out the browns. I have this Marsala, which is a Marsala color with some shimmer. I always break out, this is my favorite color for fall. It's called Desert Dune, and it's this gorgeous copper. It just screams autumn to me. And I break out my dark berry colors for fall. I tend to wear them year round. Like I said, I'm not picky. It's what I feel. That's why I love makeup and doing nails. I love it because it's what you feel. To me, it's a part of art, and it's whatever you're feeling, and you just put it on and go out and just rock it. So, but I do find like most people, I tend to fall into that it's fall, and those are the colors that I see out my window. I live in the Midwest, and we have, if we've had enough rain, which I hope we have, the trees change, and it's just gorgeous. And I tend to get my inspiration, I'm an artist, so I tend to get my inspiration from that, and I'll do nails that have those colors, and my makeup tends to start to reflect what I'm seeing and what I'm inspired by. So, but those are some examples of polishes. I love them year round, but they do tend to pop up more in the fall time. Winter, I start going towards different ones. I might make up a winter tag. Maybe. We'll see. Anyway, so now we're on number 7. What blush do you reserve only for fall? I've already talked on how I'm, not particular, but I did reach in there and I realized I reached into my blush area. I'll give you guys a tour when I get everything redone. My husband and I are getting ready to redo a room for him to move into, so I can have the bigger room to make into a beauty room. Beauty and crafts. I'm so excited. Anyway, so I reached in the back and realized that I do have one that I haven't touched at all during the summer, and I know I wore it during the fall and winter, and I just kind of stopped wearing it springtime. So apparently I do have a blush that I kind of push back. And funny enough, it's called Autumn Peach. It's an Essence Silky Touch blush. And it's just a little darker. And I did notice Wet n Wild's Pearlescent Pink. I haven't touched a ton. I put it on and I realized, yeah, it's another one that I kind of lean towards during the fall. But yeah, so I do have a couple of blushes that I kind of start picking out for the fall. Sorry, I'm losing my voice apparently. I'll have to have some coffee, some hot tea. I'll break out the hot tea. Okay, so number 8. What is your favorite fall fragrance? I actually, you guys saw in my Ride or Die, Fleur de Interdit is my favorite all-time fragrance. But fall, I can't say there's a fragrance, but there is a smell that I love to smell in fall, and that's like an apple cider, like a deep woodsy mixed with apple cider. It's a fragrance that I had in tarts, so I'm gonna definitely go to Walmart and check or see if Michael's has it again. I had a really great fragrance and I made some tarts last Christmas, and it was like this, it just smelled like fall to me. So it's like a woodsy apple cider bonfire, mix all those smells together. Just what I love in fall. So let's see, number 9. Is there a piece of clothing that's been unworn all summer that you can't wait to bust out of your closet? Yes, I have 2. I have one that I got from my besties, Trent and Tony. Love you guys so much. It is a long cardigan. The other one's also a long cardigan, got from my friend Fee. And both of them, and hers is like black with a paisley, and the one I got from TNT is, that's not the brand, that's what I call them. Call my friends. It is like a black and white, just the yarn is like integrated, like black and white flecked kind of thing, and it goes with everything. The other one that Fee got me is paisley, and it's like cream and black, and it's a little lighter, so I usually start off wearing the one from her and then transition into the thicker one as it gets cooler. But I'm so excited to bust those out again. I love them. They're my favorite accessory. I wear them constantly. Once it's cool enough, I switch between the two. I'm so excited to get them back out. Number 10, what is the makeup item that really gets you in the fall spirit? I don't know that I have a makeup item. I guess if I had to choose, I'd say it's those brick red vampy lips, like the color Wet n Wild Mega Last Cinnamon Spice, like this color, which is called Woodsy, and like I said, I'm doing a trash or treasure on these, so I'll let you know. I wanted to test them out a little more, but I just haven't wanted to wear the colors, so now I'm busting them out. So yeah, I would have to say if there's one, it would have to be those the burgundy, dark vampy burgundy lips. Yeah, I'll go with that. Number 11, what makeup item are you going to put away until spring, summer 2017 that you're most sad about? There's two things I noticed that I tend to push to the back during the fall and winter, and that would be my I have a couple of very light pink, like baby pink blushes. I don't wear them very often. Well, I tend not to wear them too often. They're kind of for a no makeup look because they just give a hint of color. So those will probably get pushed to the back. And there are two things that get pushed to the back, and that would be my orange lippies. I tend not to wear orange unless I'm just feeling it from fall into spring. That and my bright pink lippies. Any of the bright pinks and the oranges I tend not to wear. I still wear pinks. I still wear like corals, but they have to be the more neutral corals, more natural coral. But yeah, and those are the ones that I usually put back. I guess I would be the most sad putting back my NYC lippy in Blue Rose, one of my all-time favorites. I love that lippy. I wear it. I've worn it during the fall and winter, but it's a color that screams springtime, but I do love it. And the last question, there are 12 questions, so number 12, are there any other makeup/beauty items that you're going to bust out for fall that you haven't talked about yet? The lips, I haven't talked about these two. I got them in two colors, Woodsy, and I don't remember the other color, but it's a dark purple. Another thing I haven't really talked about too much, I talked about it in my Ride or Die, and that's NYC bronzer in Sunny. I'll be busting this out because, like I said in the Ride or Die, I had to have two bronzers because during the spring, summer, I like the bronzer that has a little bit of sheen to it, and Sunny is a matte bronzer, which is great year round, but I tend to want that more glow during the spring and summer. Let's see, I have a few lip colors I'm busting out that I haven't talked about yet. As far as anything else, I'm hoping to get my hands on a couple things I haven't talked about yet, but I will be getting them either, let's see, this week or next week. And when I do get them, as soon as I know what they're like, Trash or Treasure will be coming up. So, I mean, I've got a lot of great videos planned, but this is about our fall stuff. I can't really think of anything. I haven't talked about my new shampoo and conditioner that I got for fall, which is a thicker, supposed to be a much thicker formula, more hydrating, but I haven't talked about it. I haven't started using it. It's a new brand because, like I said, I have scalp stuff that I'm working on. And anyway, so this video is probably my longest video. It's like 19 minutes long, so I'm sorry. Thank you, all of you who stayed through it all to hear the fall tag. That's gonna do it. I've answered all the questions. If you have a channel, I would love to see you guys do the fall tag. I will definitely tag you below to see if your name is down there. But I'd love to see what your guys' answers are to these questions. If you haven't already subscribed, please click that subscribe button down below and join us on this journey talking about all kinds of stuff. Yeah, let's see what else. Oh, social media. Follow me on Facebook. I'm so bad. I'm still so bad about keeping up with my Facebook. you really can find me better on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. Wildberry is my Snapchat username. You can find me under unwildberry on the others. Yeah, I look forward to seeing your guys' tags. Anybody that wants to do it, do this tag. It's awesome. But I'm going to tag some of you girls, so, and or guys, depending. So anyway, yeah, you guys just have a wonderful day, evening, night, whenever you're watching this video. I look forward to seeing you guys next time. Love y'all. See ya. Bye.